Why do some people end up in prison? And is poverty always the reason that leads to crime, punishment, and eventually jail? We're entering the forgery market. Have you ever heard of a level below the poverty line? The very bottom. Poorer than poverty itself. This level of poverty exists nowhere else in the world quite like it does in the Philippines. These are food scraps here in the Philippines. Today, for the first time on YouTube, we'll investigate the consequences of poverty. 9 people sleeping in a single bed that lead to crime. We'll follow the story all the way to the most overcrowded prisons in the world, from north to south. Uncovering stories and secrets that have never been told online before, from gang prisons to women prisons. This is the other side of the Philippines. Perhaps it is a reality shared by many places around the world. This is Manila, the capital of the Philippines, one of the most densely populated cities on Earth. And this is Tondo, a district often described as a country within a country. We've arrived in Tondo. This area was once the capital of Manila. More than 70,000 people live in this neighborhood, averaging 1 person per square meter. It is one of the poorest areas in the Philippines and perhaps in the world. How do people live here? Poverty in the Philippines is so severe that thousands of people rely on leftover food as their main source of meals. The food you see here is called pagbag. It's a Filipino term used for leftover food collected from restaurants such as McDonald's and KFC. These are leftovers from KFC. They're washed, cooked again, and sold at very low prices.
Pagpag means this is a scrap food. They're coming from restaurants like McDonald's, Jollibee, KFC.
Really?
So all those meat that are left over by customers, they collect it like that. They get it from the rubbish like here. Then after that, this one.
There's a food inside?
Yeah. Then they sort it out. Then from that.
And they oil it again?
Yeah, this one.
Really? No, they oil it again?
They wash it first. Then after they wash it for 2 or 3 times, then after that they cook it like that.
This stall sells recycled food. This is not a scene from a movie. This is everyday reality.
Bro, someone eat from this.
Yeah, this is 30 pesos for a family.
It costs less than $1.
Is this very common? Like, how many people eat from this?
Oh, there's most of the people here.
Thousands?
Yeah.
Why, bro? They are so poor?
Yeah, because of the high prices of food.
They're earning money from garbage?
Yeah, they're earning money from garbage and they can't afford the food outside. Actually, there are a group of people who collect. Then after that, they resell it to her.
Like this every night. Outside restaurant doors, you will find collectors who come specifically to gather leftover food and sell it in the area of Tondo. Seeing this makes you realize how fortunate you are. Unbelievable. Do you see the crowd here?
How many shops like this?
Oh, there's a lot.
The garbage here is not just waste, it is a source of income. This trash came from the garbage mountain you saw earlier. People collect it and then sell it. A huge number of people do the same thing. Some people live inside the landfill, collecting anything that can be sold. The waste is brought here and sold in the market. Some people have made a living, and still do, by sorting through garbage. Plastic, cardboard, metal. They sort trash here and then sell it. Reports say that tens of thousands of people earn their living by scavenging through waste.
So they collect this collector from
the
trash?
garbage and then sell of them.
But what do they do in there, and why do they work in garbage collection? There's no single reason. It is a combination of factors including migration to Manila, the high cost of living, lack of education, limited formal employment opportunities, and an entire economy built around this waste. Tondo is close to the port and surrounded by massive dump sites. Even this is from trash.
There are 9 people sleeping here.
How?
Look how many people are here.
Hi!
Hi!
They look happy. Nine more people live upstairs. This wooden balcony could collapse at any moment.
I wash my trays. I'm very busy. I'm here in the top Divisoria because I business
This city, which is growing faster than any other city in Asia, still has people who've received none of the benefits of that growth. Charities around the world are trying to help here. We've just stepped into one of them. Did you see the line?
No video, no video. Sorry.
The poor here live and sleep on top of the graves of the wealthy. Yeah, this is Manila, the capital city. Here in Manila North Cemetery, thousands of people live among the dead.
Okay. Thank you.
Bye-bye.
Some sleep inside the tombs while others build houses on top of graves. Not because they're unafraid of death, but because life outside the cemetery is more expensive than they can afford. For example, some people here make a living cleaning graves. So they clean the graves and sleep here as well. Entire families live here. Look, they're playing football on a grave. That's a grave. Unbelievable. This is a grave and this is a photo of the deceased. This is extreme poverty in Manila. And this is where crime begins. Extreme poverty can lead to crime and then to prison. I'm a Filipino citizen and I have a driver's license. I didn't spend 5 or 10 years here to get a passport, just an hour and a half. How? Crime.
Police arrested at least 40 people allegedly involved in the production of fake documents along Recto in Manila.
We're somewhere in an alley in the Philippines. There's a market here for forged documents, driver's licenses, PhDs, and virtually any official document you can imagine.
License?
Passport?
Passport.
Ano 18? Okay, yala, ro.
We're going to get them forged. You can get a death certificate proving that you're dead and forge a new ID proving that you're someone else.
It's good quality, original. But do not upload.
Okay, don't upload.
Many people from East Asian countries like Korea and Taiwan have relocated here. Many are wanted suspects or fugitives from justice because here they can change their identity through forged documents and start a new life as a completely different person.
Brother, I can take a Philippine passport?
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah. Address.
Address?
I'm gonna change my identity entirely. I paid him a lot of money so I could film this.
Bro, you good?
Yeah. It's,
Bro, can I reduce 5 years from my age?
Okay lang. Okay.
Look at how he's taking the passport photo.
Kailan ka na? Sige, daman. Dadalhin ko nga doon. Promise.
I look like I died.
That's good. AI.
Okay.
I'm single.
She's the manager?
Yeah, no. It's not the manager.
Now we'll wait for an hour. In just 1 hour, you can forge any document you want. You can disappear from existence.
Mukha ito pare.
It's 7,500.
I'm gonna pay him $150 for the passport.
All certificate.
I can be a doctor?
Yeah.
Important disclaimer, guys. No one should ever do this. I only did it for the video. Doing this can land you in prison and result in permanent ban from entering the country. After that, we headed to Cebu. The second largest city in the Philippines after Manila. We drove for hours through villages and wilderness to reach illegal gunsmiths. The place is hidden deep within the forest. This man started making weapons when he was only 12 years old. Not because he loved guns, but because poverty was stronger than his childhood. Today, he's 75 years old and still makes firearms by hand.
Kailan kayo nag-umpisang gumawa ng baril at bakit?
12, 12 pa yung edad.
Ilang araw mo ginagawa yung baril na yun?
Nakaadlaw mo sa kabuok. Ano?
Nakakamatay ba to?
Daghan nang namatay, anak. Binay na kayo, na krudo.
Dili gyud kaya nato masunod pero karon masunod na gyud natong original.
Anong mangyayari sa'yo pag nahuli kang may ganyan?
Oh,
If you are caught with this now, you will be fined. We will go to jail, then there's a bail of 40,000 pesos. Sino-sino yung mga nag-order sa inyo dito, kuya?
ya, ang palito nila namo, barato pag kantidad, sila na yung magpapinis. Mahal na kaya do sila kan. Bayar. Kami ngunan maray dool ka dakop lagi kay.
So some businessmen and some are contracted them with a cheap price. Then after that, they give it to the businessman. The businessman will repackage it.
He's selling it with legal way to businessman?
Illegal gapon.
Illegal too.
Oo.
Bakit illegal?
Way license, wag gapon sila license. Ang nagdaot lang nila kay daghan sila kapit, di kay sila madakop. Ang kamera mga ubos ra gyud kay ba may dali ra kayo madakop.
May iba ka bang trabaho ngayon? Anong trabaho mo ngayon?
Ito lang. Wala nga, di mo sa ganahan construction.
Yes.
Since when he's doing it?
He learned it when he was 13 years old because the father and brother are doing also.
And now, we're going to visit the prisons. After crime, this is where many people end up. In one of the most overcrowded prison systems in the world. In the next episode, you'll see some of the harshest and most overcrowded prisons on Earth. So subscribe to the channel, like the video, and stay tuned for the next episode.
I'm charged with human trafficking.
I miss my two kids.
It's a drugs.
Rape